Now, your News 9 Sports.
It is rare in sports that you can point to a single moment in a season as the moment everything changed for a team. But in the case of the 2022 Brewers, you absolutely can. It's August 1st, the day they traded Josh Hader. When he was on the team, the Brewers were in first place in the Central by 3 games. The day after he was shipped to San Diego, the slide began. From August 2nd on, the Brewers went 29-31 and would end the season 7 games back in the Central, missing the postseason for the first time since 2017. Brewers fans, savor this because it's about as close to as a I messed up as you'll get in professional sports.
We don't get do-overs in this position. The Hader trade had clearly had an impact on the team. It had a more pronounced impact than I thought it would at the time. And the surrounding moves didn't adequately fortify the team in Josh's absence.
Well, since that COVID year in 2020, many area football teams haven't been the same. Newman Catholic emerged as a front-runner in 8-man state. Wausau East dropped out of the 11-man conversation, but they weren't the only ones. When school returned in the fall of 2020, Owen-Withee was down to 6 of their starters, with only 13 boys coming out to the first day of practice. At that point, longtime head coach Terry Lobe had to make the hard decision to head down to 8-man, making the transition in November of 2020. They were told they'd be considered for playoff eligibility in 2022, learning only 2 months ago that was all wrong. Now ranked 3rd in the state, they're told their season will end this week.
We all have that opportunity to make mistakes in our lives. It's just, if you're involved in things, that's going to happen, all right? But to just acknowledge those mistakes and then say, you know what? In the best interest of student athletes, this is what we need to do. We need to allow them to go ahead and experience the playoffs. And who's it going to hurt?
Hear more from the Blackhawks and WIAA officials tonight at 10. And don't go anywhere just yet. The newest episode of Pack Attack is nearly here. And trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Bill Schrader and I take over Dale's Weston Lanes to talk all about the Packers' loss to the Giants. Let me tell you, Bill was awesome. But don't take my word for it, though. Watch it for yourselves next.